Tell me about your first flight.
About my first flight?
Your very first flight. Didn't go overseas.
Yeah. I went to, never been on a plane in my life. First plane I flew on was a Jumbo 747, Air France, from Houston to Charles de Gaulle in Paris, France. Went to work for Pullman Kellogg. Went down, took all the physical shots and stuff. They never said nothing to me about the fact that I was going to escort 5 women and 8 kids. So I never said nothing to your mother because I never knew it. So when we get to the airport, this is in the old days, families walk right down. They could even look on the plane with you. This before the Arabs destroyed our lives. Anyway, so this guy, I can't remember his name, something Glass, Ron Glass. He said, this is so-and-so and so. And I, well, why am I meeting these women? Well, their husband's already over there working and you're going to escort them to Algeria. I've never been on a plane. I mean, I knew nothing. So I thought, well, I ain't even going to have a drink because I got to be responsible. 5 kids. The 2 oldest kids had one mother, and the 2 of the other women had the other 3 kids, and one woman had no kids. So anyway, we get out over the Atlantic by Paris, France. Oh, and your mother was not pleased because I didn't tell her, and I don't think she ever really believed that I didn't know, but I didn't. So we get out over the Atlantic, and the plane fell estimated over 1,000 foot. I ain't never been so damn scared in my life. Well, these kids are freaking out, and we're all scared to death, and I ain't drinking, which I needed a drink. And so I told that stewardess, I said, hey, I need a drink. So I got some wine. Those kids were sitting around me in the floor of the plane there. They were scared. So I'm trying to console them and tell them it's okay when I'm scared shitless myself. But the next thing I know, they come back there, the stewardess, and there was some people from Louisiana that spoke French, and they talked, and that oldest, the woman with the 2 oldest kids had locked herself in a bathroom and wouldn't come out. So we got to try to get her out. And so, man, we fought like hell. We done all kinds of stuff, and them 2 kids are freaking out and screaming and crying about their mother. And so it got a little testy, and I said a few things that wasn't real nice to the woman and said, you better open this damn door now. So got her out, and she is, I mean, this woman is petrified. Well, I ain't far from that myself, but I said, okay. So I told them 2 oldest kids, and with them being old enough, they felt the danger. The younger ones didn't know there was nothing wrong because they were just young, little more than babies. So I got them all calmed down, and she's over there, man. I mean, this woman's freaked out. So we get to Charles de Gaulle, and the French ain't very friendly people. Of course, I didn't know crap back then, and this is in the mid-70s. So we get to there, and I find out I got to go to Orly-South. South meaning south. And that's across Paris, France. You pass by the Eiffel Tower. And we finally got over there. Got in the airport. Got all checked in. I'm not familiar with the airports. We finally got it set up. And there was a bar. And there was a waiting room right outside the bar. And I said, I'm going in and get me a few drinks, because we're going to go on to Algeria. Well, the flight changed, and we had to go the other end of the airport. So they're freaking out. So me and them 5 women, and 5 women. Let's see, what was it? 3 women. Was it 3 women, 5 kids? Anyway, we take off with the 5 kids. And so they come, well, they got me, and I said, go on. We got halfway down, and this woman, she just goes down on the floor right out in this big terminal in front of everybody. And I said, get up, get up. And so them other women are freaking out, and they said, we're fixing to miss our flight. Y'all got to get down there. So I told her, I said, come on, we got to go. Well, she wouldn't get up. I can't go. It's over, and all that. So I said, take all these kids and go as quick as you can. When the kids got out, I called her everything but a white woman. I said, get off your ass, bitch. And I got pretty nasty with her. Well, she got mad enough at me, she got up. And we run down there and we caught the plane. Called her a few choice words, but I really didn't give a rat's ass. I was sick of her. So we get on over there. Well, I go to our man camp and all. They got homes. And come to find out, her husband was the head guy for the whole job site. So she goes to him about me and how I talked real dirty to her, which I did. Tacky. I don't mean dirty as in flirting. I mean, get off your ass, bitch, and get up. So we're over there playing. They had a pool hall. I don't play pool, but they had this really rot gut beer, and so I'm having a beer on a Sunday. First Sunday there. We'd worked all week. So they all come over, and the women and their husbands. And so the guy was going to fire me for talking to his wife like that. And the other women stood up for me. There was 5 women. They all stood up for me and said, you're not taking this guy, because if it wouldn't have been for him, your wife wouldn't be here. And she brought it on herself. She horrified your kids. So I ended up getting to stay over and do my whole tour. So on the way home, all I could think is how bad that flight was. And I checked on how long it'd take to come back by boat. And I was serious. Well, I got on a plane and I figured out the key. The only way to fly is drunk, so it does not bother you. And as of today, last week when I flew, this coming Monday, a week ago, I was drunk. Not a problem.
Every flight since then's been good.
Mm-hmm. I've told many a person, if you see me get off an airplane and you're standing around and say, you see that guy right yonder? I bet you $50 he's drunk, and I guarantee you'll win it. And I hate flying to this day, including coming into Houston through that damn tropical depression last Monday, and the plane bouncing, falling, flipping on its side. I said, you know what? I really think I've had enough of this shit.